Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Would you believe that a simple 2014 D Lincoln penny could be worth a jaw-dropping $99 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? But in the world of rare coins, anything is possible. Today, we'll uncover the truth about this fascinating penny, its history, what makes it valuable, and whether you might have one in your pocket that could change your life forever. Before we dive into the crazy values surrounding this coin, let's take a quick look at its history. The 2014 D penny is part of the modern Lincoln Shield series, which started in 2010. This design replaced the older Lincoln Memorial reverse that had been in use since 1959. The new Union Shield design symbolizes the strength and unity of the United States, a fitting tribute to Abraham Lincoln's legacy. Minted at the Denver Mint, hence the D mint mark, millions of these pennies were produced in 2014. But what makes some of them worth more than just a single cent? Let's find out. Not all pennies are created equal. While most 2014 D pennies are worth just 1 cent, some rare errors can skyrocket their value. Here are the most valuable ones to look out for. Double die errors. This occurs when the die strikes the coin more than once, creating a doubling effect on letters and numbers. Some 2014 D pennies have this error, making them highly collectible. Off-center strikes. If the coin wasn't struck correctly and part of the design is missing, it could be worth anywhere from $50 to several $1,000s. Misaligned die errors. When the dies aren't properly aligned, the details of the coin can look stretched or missing. These rare errors attract collectors willing to pay a premium price. Wrong planchet errors. Some pennies are accidentally struck on different metal planchets, making them incredibly rare and valuable. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the claim that a 2014 D penny is worth a staggering $99 million. You might have seen online listings or heard rumors about an ultra-rare penny fetching a fortune. But is it true? Well, not exactly. While no confirmed sale of a 2014 D penny has ever reached anywhere near $99 million, there are some valuable specimens out there. The most expensive pennies are usually those with extreme minting errors or unique features that make them one of a kind. So, where does this $99 million figure come from? Sometimes, sellers on online marketplaces list coins at absurd prices, hoping to grab attention. These listings rarely result in actual sales. However, there are real 2014 D pennies that have sold for impressive amounts. Let's take a look. While the $99 million claim might be exaggerated, some 2014 D pennies have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Here are a few real auction prices that prove these coins can be worth serious money. A high-grade, uncirculated 2014 D penny graded MS67 or higher can sell for $500 to $1,500. A rare double die error penny sold for over $2,000 at auction. Off-center strike errors and wrong planchet pennies have been known to sell for $5,000 or more. So, while your average 2014 D penny is just a penny, there are exceptions that can turn a lucky find into a major payday. Want to know if you have a valuable 2014 D penny? Here's what you need to do. Check for errors, look closely for doubling on the letters, numbers, or Lincoln's face. Compare your penny to known error types online. Examine the strike and condition. Higher grade pennies with no scratches, discoloration, or wear are worth much more. The closer to perfect it is, the higher the price. Weigh your penny. A standard 2014 D penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If your coin is heavier or lighter, it might have been struck on the wrong planchet, a jackpot find. Get your coin graded. If you think you have something special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can significantly increase your coin's value. So, is your 2014 D penny worth $99 million? Probably not. But could it be worth a few hundred or even a few $1,000s? Absolutely. Rare error coins and high-grade specimens can command impressive prices, and you never know what treasure might be hiding in your pocket change. If you love coin collecting or just want to try your luck, start checking your pennies today. Who knows? You might just discover a valuable piece of history worth big money. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries, and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting. Next, can a simple 2000 Lincoln penny be worth an unbelievable $67 million? You might think it's just another ordinary coin, but in the world of rare pennies, surprises are everywhere. Today, we'll uncover the history, the rare errors, and the truth behind the jaw-dropping values of the 2001 cent coin. Could you be holding a fortune in your pocket change? Let's find out. Before we dive into the high dollar values, let's take a quick look at the history of the 2000 Lincoln penny. This penny is part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial design, first introduced in 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse, front, of the coin features the famous portrait of Lincoln designed by Victor D. Brenner, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo. In the year 2000, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies at both the Philadelphia, No Mintmark, and Denver, D Mintmark, mints. With so many minted, you might wonder, how could any of these be worth big money? Well, it all comes down to rare varieties, minting errors, and high-quality grades that collectors crave. Not all 2000 pennies are created equal. While most are worth just 1 cent, a few rare varieties and errors can turn them into valuable collector's items. Here are the most sought-after 2000 penny errors and what they're worth. The 2000 wide AM penny. One of the most famous varieties is the 2000 wide AM penny. On standard pennies from 1993 to 2008, the letters A and M in America on the reverse are very close together. But in 2000, a few pennies were accidentally struck with a design intended for proof coins, creating a noticeable gap between the A and M. These wide AM pennies can be worth anywhere from $100 to over $5,000, depending on condition. Off-center strikes. Some 2000 pennies were struck off-center due to misalignment during the minting process. Depending on how dramatic the error is, these coins can sell for $50 to over $1,000. The more off-center the strike, the higher the value, especially if the date is still visible. Double die errors. A double die error occurs when the design is struck twice, causing slight doubling of letters or numbers. Some 2000 pennies have this error, particularly on the date and Liberty. If you find one, it could be worth $100 to over $2,000. A few 2000 pennies were mistakenly struck on different metal planchets, such as dime or foreign coin blanks. If your penny looks odd or is much lighter or heavier than normal, it could be one of these rare finds, some of which have sold for $5,000 to $10,000 or more. Now, let's talk about the insane claim that a 2000 penny is worth a staggering $67 million. You may have seen online listings or rumors about a rare penny being sold for millions, but is there any truth to this? Let's set the record straight. While no confirmed sale of a 2000 penny has ever reached $67 million, some extremely rare error pennies have been known to fetch impressive prices. The highest value pennies ever sold, like the 1943 bronze Lincoln cent or the 1793 chain cent, have gone for hundreds of thousands, even millions, in auctions. So, where does this $67 million figure come from? It's likely a mix of internet hype, exaggerated listings, and misunderstandings. But that doesn't mean valuable 2000 pennies don't exist. Let's look at some real sales and how much these coins have actually sold for. While the $67 million claim might be a stretch, some 2000 pennies have sold for thousands of dollars. Here are real examples of valuable 2000 pennies and their sale prices. A 2000 wide AM penny graded MS67 sold for over $5,000. A 2000 penny struck on a dime planchet sold for $7,500. A rare double die 2000 penny sold for more than $2,000. Even common 2000 pennies in top condition, MS68, can fetch $500 or more. So, while most 2000 pennies won't make you a millionaire, some rare ones can definitely put extra cash in your pocket. Want to know if your 2000 penny is valuable? Follow these steps: check for the wide AM variety, look at America on the reverse. If there's a wide gap between A and M, you might have a rare penny. Examine the strike and condition. Higher grade pennies with no scratches, discoloration, or wear are worth much more. Weigh your penny. If your penny is lighter or heavier than 2.5 grams, it might be a wrong planchet error. Get your coin graded. If you suspect you have a valuable penny, send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication. A professional grade can greatly increase its value. So, is your 2000 penny worth $67 million? Probably not. But could it be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Absolutely. Rare errors, high grades, and unique varieties can make certain 2000 pennies highly valuable. If you're into coin collecting or just love the thrill of a treasure hunt, start checking your pennies today. You never know, you might just find a hidden gem worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin discoveries, and comment below if you've ever found a rare penny. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Next, could a simple 2003 D Lincoln penny be worth a jaw-dropping $55 million? It sounds unbelievable, but rare coins have sold for insane amounts before. Today, we're diving deep into the history, hidden rarities, and actual market values of the 2003 D penny. Stick around, you might have a fortune hiding in your pocket change. Before we get into big money, let's take a moment to understand the history of the 2003 D Lincoln penny. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, hence the D mint mark, and is part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which ran from 1959 to 2008 before being replaced by the Union Shield design. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, the obverse features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse, created by Frank Gasparo, showcases the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. This design was a staple of American coinage for nearly 50 years. In 2003, the Denver Mint struck billions of these pennies, making them common in circulation. But here's the catch: not all 2003 D pennies are equal. Some contain rare errors and high-grade specimens that can command thousands of dollars. Let's explore the ones that could make you rich. Most 2003 D pennies are worth just 1 cent. But some rare varieties and errors can turn them into highly sought-after collector's items. Here are the most valuable ones to look for. The 2003 D double die penny. One of the most exciting error types is the double die. This happens when the coin's design is struck twice at slightly different angles, causing noticeable doubling on the letters, numbers, or Lincoln's face. While not all double die pennies are valuable, some can sell for $100 to over $2,000 depending on the severity of the error. Off-center strike errors. A penny struck off-center due to misalignment during the minting process can be worth $50 to over $1,000. The more off-center it is, the more valuable, especially if the date is still visible. Clipped planchet errors. Some 2003 D pennies were struck on planchets that weren't properly cut, leaving a missing section on the edge. These clipped planchet errors can sell for $50 to $500, depending on how dramatic the error is. Wrong planchet errors. A few rare 2003 D pennies were mistakenly struck on the wrong metal planchet, such as a dime blank or a foreign coin blank. These mistakes are incredibly rare and valuable, some selling for $5,000 or more. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: the shocking claim that a 2003 D penny is worth $55 million. You might have seen outrageous online listings or rumors about an ultra-rare penny selling for millions, but is this true? The short answer? No 2003 D penny has officially sold for $55 million. That number is likely internet hype, exaggerated eBay listings, or simple misinformation. However, that doesn't mean valuable 2003 D pennies don't exist. Some rare error pennies and high-grade specimens have sold for thousands of dollars. Let's look at the real sales figures of valuable 2003 D pennies. While no 2003 D penny has sold for millions, some have fetched impressive prices in auctions. Here are real examples. A 2003 D penny graded MS68 sold for over $1,000. A rare off-center strike error penny sold for $7.50. A 2003 D doubled die penny sold for more than $1,500. A penny struck on a dime planchet sold for $6,500. So while most 2003 D pennies aren't worth much, rare error coins and high-grade specimens can turn a lucky find into serious cash. Want to see if your 2003 D penny is valuable? Follow these steps. Look for double die errors, check for doubling on the date, Liberty, and, in God we trust. Examine the strike and condition. The fewer scratches, marks, and discolorations, the better. High-grade coins are worth more. Check for weight differences. A standard 2003 D penny weighs about 2.5 grams. If your coin is heavier or lighter, it could be a wrong planchet error. Get your coin graded. If you think you have a rare find, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can increase its value significantly. So, is your 2003 D penny worth $55 million? Probably not. But could it be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Absolutely. Rare errors, high grades, and unique varieties make some 2003 D pennies valuable collector's items. If you love coin collecting or just enjoy the thrill of treasure hunting, start checking your pennies today. You never know, you might just find a hidden gem worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries, and drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting. Last, could a 1988 D Lincoln penny be worth a jaw-dropping $44 million? It sounds too good to be true, but rare coins have sold for insane amounts before. Today, we'll uncover the history, hidden rarities, and actual market values of the 1988 D penny. Stick around, you might just have a fortune in your pocket change. Before we get into the big dollar values, let's talk about the history of the 1988 D Lincoln penny. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, hence the D mint mark, and is part of the Lincoln Memorial Penny series, which ran from 1959 to 2008 before being replaced by the Union Shield design. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, the obverse features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse, created by Frank Gasparo, showcases the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. This design was used for nearly 50 years, making it one of the most recognizable coins in American history. In 1988, the Denver Mint produced over 5.2 billion pennies, meaning this coin is extremely common. But here's the twist, not all 1988 D pennies are created equal. Some contain rare errors and high-grade specimens that can command thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars. Let's explore what makes them valuable. Most 1988 D pennies are worth only 1 cent. However, certain rare varieties and minting errors can make them highly valuable. Here are some of the most sought-after errors to watch for: the 1988 D Transitional Penny, 1989 Reverse Design. One of the most famous 1988 D penny errors is the Transitional Reverse variety. In 1989, the U.S. Mint made a small but important design change on the reverse of the penny. The spacing and shape of the letters in FG, Frank Gasparo's initials, near the Lincoln Memorial were modified. Some 1988 D pennies accidentally received the 1989 reverse design, making them extremely rare. If you find one, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Double die errors. A double die error happens when the coin's design is struck twice at slightly different angles, causing noticeable doubling on the letters, numbers, or Lincoln's face. While not all double die pennies are valuable, certain 1988 D double die pennies have sold for $500 to over $5,000. Off-center strike errors. A penny that was struck off-center due to a misaligned die can be worth anywhere from $50 to over $1,000. The more dramatic the off-center shift, the higher the value, especially if the full date and mint mark are visible. Wrong planchet errors. A wrong planchet error occurs when a penny is mistakenly struck on a different metal blank, such as a dime planchet. These mistakes are incredibly rare and valuable, some selling for $5,000 or more. Now, let's talk about the outrageous claim that a 1988 D penny is worth $44 million. You may have seen online listings or viral rumors about a rare penny selling for millions, but is it true? The short answer? No confirmed sale of a 1988 D penny has ever reached $44 million. That number is likely internet hype, exaggerated eBay listings, or misinformation. However, some rare 1988 D pennies have sold for thousands of dollars. Let's check out real auction prices to see how valuable these pennies really are. While no 1988 D penny has sold for millions, some have fetched impressive prices at auctions. Here are some real sales figures. A 1988 D transitional reverse penny sold for over $3,000. A 1988 D double die penny graded MS67 sold for $2,500. A 1988 D off-center strike error penny sold for $750. A 1988 D penny struck on a dime planchet sold for $7,500. So while most 1988 D pennies aren't worth much, certain rare varieties and high-grade specimens can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Want to find out if your 1988 D penny is valuable? Here's what you need to do. Look for the transitional reverse variety. Compare the FG initials on the back to see if they match the 1989 style. Check for double die errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the date, Liberty, and In God We Trust. Examine the strike and condition. The fewer scratches and marks, the more valuable the coin. Weigh your penny. A normal 1988 D penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If it's heavier or lighter, it might be a wrong planchet error. Get your coin graded, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional authentication. So, is your 1988 D penny worth $44 million? Probably not. But could it be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Absolutely. Rare errors, high grades, and unique varieties make some 1988 D pennies valuable collector's items. If you love coin collecting or just enjoy the thrill of treasure hunting, start checking your pennies today. You never know, you might just find a hidden gem worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you've ever found a rare penny. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting.